Almost everyone has something they fear. For people who struggle with anxiety, some fears are so intense that they cause significant interference in daily activities. In this session, you'll learn how to conduct exposure and response prevention, or ERP, using systematic desensitization. ERP is the most effective intervention for unlearning the association between anxiety and your triggers. Anxiety occurs when your fight or flight system is activated. This automatically happens whenever we are faced with a threat or danger and serves to protect us. However, your fight or flight system can also misfire when no real threat or danger is present. This can be uncomfortable and unpleasant. In your attempt to understand this misfiring, you'll most likely associate it with the activity or place you were in when it occurred. As a result, you pair a previously neutral or enjoyable object, situation, or activity with the anxious response. The object, situation, or activity is called the trigger. Once this association is formed, you have trained or conditioned yourself to become anxious whenever you encounter the trigger. This is called a conditioned response. You might experience fear not only when you encounter your trigger, but also in anticipation of the trigger. In time, you're likely to change your behavior in order to avoid the physical discomfort you experience when you encounter your trigger. Most likely, you'll attempt to avoid it, or else endure intense anxiety whenever you encounter the trigger. Sometimes anxiety generalizes to objects or situations beyond the original trigger. When this occurs, objects or situations that are similar to the original trigger will elicit similar feelings of anxiety. For example, if you begin to avoid flying, you may soon notice that you experience some anxiety in other vehicles as well.